Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Warframe Iron Man. This week, we're going to be taking it pretty chill. Coming off the high note of getting to the War Within saga, as the game calls it. We did the second dream. But before we do anything, we got to come to our inbox. Um, TennoCon just happened, and at the Tenno Live event, they showed off the next update. Looking pretty fire, by the way. This is like the update I've been dreaming about since Void Tier 4 keys, dude. Absolute banger. But I'm off track. Because we watched on Twitch, we have Valkyr Prime in this armor set. Huge, huge. Now, oh no, I misclicked. Damn, what was that about? Fuck. Yeah, we don't take handouts here. In doing that, we did unlock another Warframe slot. Let's see how many we have. Let's come over here. We're up to 7 Warframe slots. Pretty good, pretty good. Now, I will explain. I didn't do that just to clip farm. Valkyr Prime is one of 2 Prime Warframes that are always in rotation. We can get them once we get access to Railjack, and I think in terms of authenticity to this challenge, I'm going to be pursuing that eventually, which will be oh so terrible, but you know, we'll get to that bridge when we get to it. This week, I think I want to start making progress into our gear upgrades. Specifically, there is an aura mod that I want to go for. If we come over to Dagath, last time, in episode 19, we dedicated our time to getting Dagath, and we'll also put on the Doorclave. But I didn't show her off last time because we had more important and awesome things to show off. So we're gonna start this episode with Dagath. The Doorclave is a whip and blade. It has a passive after 10 kills, gain 50 follow through, and 100% status chance for the next 10 attacks. What follow through is if we come over here, we have a 50%. Every time we hit multiple enemies, the damage is reduced. This will bring it up to 100% follow through, meaning that we'll do maximum damage to every enemy we hit. So pretty nice. We also get 6 health per active status effect when wielding the Doorclave. On to the main event, though, Dagath herself. Starting with the passive, there is a 35% chance that energy and health orbs will be 300% more effective. Pretty solid. Ward scythes? Alright, I don't know if this is like word scythes. Scythes surround Dagath and seek out nearby enemies. Those struck are slowed and suffer viral damage with a guaranteed status effect. The scythes also spread doom and extend its duration. That is her next ability, Doom. Condemn nearby enemies to their doom. A portion of the damage Dagath deals is revisited upon them by Scythe. They also suffer viral damage. I think you can see a big pattern on all of her abilities. Grave Spirit. Supercharged Dagath's weapon with extra crit damage. These effects are doubled on doomed enemies. Escape fatal blows by briefly assuming spectral form. This is just a passive buff that you put on. It doesn't have a duration. It has a cooldown that gets burnt once you die and go into spectral form. And then Rakhali's Cavalry. Phantom Caves, which are horses, charge forth, inflicting viral damage upon all enemies in their path. Their attack strips the defenses of doomed enemies, and it does a bajillion million viral damage. 40,000 ability damage is kind of good. But to briefly kind of summarize what we're going to be doing is we're going to be popping the 2 and dooming enemies. We're going to be using our scythes, and our horse is a damage ability. Grave Spirit is an extra fail-safe, but it's also just giving us crit damage, which is pretty beneficial. I already have her leveled, so we don't have to worry about that. Typically, I level them when I craft them, but didn't show that off because we're, again, doing more important things. Coming in here, we've got a pretty buns build. I'm not set on putting a reactor on her yet, so we're gonna be running with some cringe, not gonna lie. But this should be good enough to serve us well. If we come over here, though, we can see we have Dreamer's Bond on. We have that double dash polarity. There's a certain aura mod that I want to get in today's episode that is also a double dash ability. If you catch my drift. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of frazzled. Let's just go hop into a mission though. We'll show off this awesome Warframe, and we'll get into the actual meat of today's episode. Okay, we're here in the Abyssal Zone Exterminate just to show off what Dagath can do. We'll come over here. Gotta get some energy first. All right, beautiful. So the first ability we really want to show off is going to be Doom, because it's what leads into every other ability. Pop it. Oh, shit. Rupert Fortnite's doing too good. But when we pop Doom, it's going to put this debuff on enemies, and it's going to empower pretty much all of our abilities. So we'll Doom this guy. Now, if we use our 1, normally it would just sit around us and kind of tick around and then shoot out. But if we do it on a doomed enemy, it'll repeat the damage. It's kind of hard to show because these guys are falling to the floor and dying instantly. And then the 3, we'll pop it. It's kind of just going to be a passive thing for now. When we have it active, we get more crit damage. But once we die with our 3 active, which it's still active, even though it doesn't have like a cooldown or anything at the bottom there, we're going to resurrect in spectral form like this. And now we get a bonus to our crit damage and all that other goodies. And then the final ability to show off is going to be her 4, the cavalry. We'll doom the enemies, and boom. Now, I did 30,000 ability damage. That was kind of nuts. If we weren't killing them immediately, it would strip their armor. But it's kind of hard to show. Yeah, like, I mean, everything dies, too, because Rupert Fortnite's too good. But, that is Dagath. She's pretty good. Not as impressive as Citrine. I think she's probably the most nuts character we own. But, it'll be good to keep on to her for a little bit. Because, guess why not, you know? Okay, now in our first step towards greatness, and by greatness I mean upgrading our arsenal and loadout of good stuff that we can get at this stage of the game, we're gonna go for this aura slot that I was talking about, this aura mod in particular. In order to do so, we got a quest we gotta do. And before we do that, I'm gonna swap around my stuff. It's not the War Within. We'll do this another time. The quest we want to do is over here in New Loka. So we gotta go talk to him. Dude, we got 5 Warframes. That's crazy.
Do you know of the Silver Grove, Earth's oldest and most pure forest? It is home to our most sacred shrine. We've learned that the Grineer, those twisted abominations, are planning to build a factory on it. Grineer Scorch units have been deployed, intent on turning our blessed Silver Grove to ash. Generations ago, we recovered an apothic recipe at the shrine. We believe it will reawaken the forest's legendary defenses. Gather the ingredients and deliver the apothic to the heart of the shrine. You are the only hope for the Silver Grove and the natural purity it represents.
Oh yeah, the Silver Grove quest.
Are you ready to help our Silver Grove?
Yes.
We need the apothic to awaken its defenses.
Alright, yes. You heard them right. In today's episode, we're becoming a botanist. We're going around and we're getting plants. I know, riveting. But it's very important we do this. Because not only are we getting an aura mod that's going to help us get stronger, we're getting one of the best aura mods today, baby. And to do that, we gotta go. So, just explain what we're going to be doing in this quest ahead of time. We're going to be going on a field trip around the world. Now, as you can see, I already have some of these Moonlight Dragon Lilies in Techrot Encore. Might have been Isleweaver. I don't remember. In one of these updates, though, they changed how you get plants. You used to have to scan them with, like, your scanners, whether that be the Samaris ones or the actual ones you buy from the marketplace. But now, you can just pick them, which is big. Now, these suck, though, to get, because there's the Moonlight Dragon Lilies and the Sunlight Thresh Cones. These are on a timer. Oh, okay. Nope. Stop. Nope. Stop. All right, cool. Go over what we need one more time. We gotta go get Moonlight Dragon Lilies, which can be found on Earth at night. Sunlight Thresh Cones, which can be found on Earth in the day. And then Dusklight, which can be found in Grenier Shipyards on Ceres. World Tour time! We're gonna start with Earth. Now, the reason this quest is kind of a bore is because we're running off of a timer. We need to get both Sunlight Thresh Cones, Sunlight Dragon Lilies, or whatever they're called. We also have to do the nighttime version of it. So, we got to go back to my least favorite planet in this game, because of what it did to me, and get to farming. Oh, thank God it's daytime. Let's pull out our scanner. I look to the left, there's nothing. I look to the right, there's storage containers. I guess Thresh Cones don't spawn in the starter tile. That's kind of ass. Alright, so you can still scan things the old way, which I'll show off. This is what you have to... That's what you used to have to do at every plant. You can just hold our interact button and get it. Which is so much more swag. Speaking of which, we have to get every single one of these. Because we're going to need quite a few more than the quest needs us to have. Now, I'm using the this scanner as a means to find where these plants are. But it's not very helpful. Oh, here we go. Sunlight Jade Leaf. Sick. So yeah, that's all the plants on daytime Earth. I'm going to farm out as many of these as I can, and once it turns nighttime, we'll be back to do the nighttime set of plants. Oh boy, it's nighttime. We get to do more plant farming. Oh yeah, but this is the only, like, the last bit of time-gated plant farming we have to do, so big dub. We're gonna get right to it. Yeah, it's nighttime. You guys are gonna be surprised when I say this, but we're looking for the same plants, just the night variants. Ooh. And then after this, we're gonna go back to the moon. We're gonna pre-farm all of the plants. There was the Moonlight Dragon Lily, by the way. We're gonna pre-farm all of the plants for this quest, 'cause I think we can do that. And then we're gonna get to farming. I don't think... What the hell? Oh, hell yeah, man. I don't think we'll need to do too many of what we're about to do here after we get all the plants. But, you know, you never be too sure. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Alrighty, we got a good amount of the nighttime stuff on Earth. We're good on that. Now we can move on to Lua. We're just kind of bouncing around, bouncing on it. Here on Lua, we got to get Lua blossoms or pitchers, whatever they're called. And unlike Earth, where there's 3 and it's on a rotated timer every 2 hours or about, these are just here. Boop. Okay, I'll be back when we got all the flowers we'll need. All done with the Lua pitchers. On to our next planet. Mars. I'm gonna do Mars. What we're looking for here are, Ruckclaw. There we go. There's one. That's, that's it. You just gotta get a bunch of those. And I'm gathering enough, to get about 5 of each of the tonics we're about to craft. So we need 30. I'll be right back. Alright, we're done with Mars. On to the next planet. Mercury. We're going to Mercury. We're gonna get some moss. There it is. Ooh. The Jolly Jerker is back. We're only highlighting this because now he's the Shadow Stalker. So, yeah, he's slightly different, as you'll see. Death. Alright, he's gonna spawn in. He's gonna not use Absorb. Wow, the broken war blueprint. That thing we're using. God damn it. The moss is collected. That took a lot longer than I anticipated because only like 4 things of moss spawned and we needed 60. It was terrible. Now we're gonna go to our favorite planet, Venus, for the final plant we need. Alright, we need 40 of what plant we're looking for out here. The next plant we need... Oh. Oh no. Frost leaf. But there's a death barrier here, so we gotta be quick. Oh! No. Yeah, this is, such a shame. Because we need all of this frost leaf, but we can't pick it up because it's behind a death barrier. See, we're finding plenty of bugs. Although I don't think that's a bug. I think that's just a remnant of old game design, you know. They don't want you going out there. There's no real purpose. But now that you have to hand harvest all these plants, you got to be able to go over there. There's the frost leaf. We can pick it up and actually acquire it. It's all good. Oh, this will take no time at all. We found 2 tiles, one of which was inaccessible. We can get all sorts of 6. That doesn't seem like a lot, but that's like a better whatever the fuck, the moss run. So, alright. Alright, our actual final plants that we need to harvest are located on Ceres. Oh no, where's the capture mission? We're looking for the piss plant. It'll just be in the, whatever, the toxic goo. Holy shit, it took me 3 missions before I found a single one! But here we go. That was so exhilarating, oh my goodness. Oh, there's 2. Right here at spawn. Yeah! Alright, we got 8 more to go. I'll be back when we're done collecting these. And then it's time to actually do the quest. Oh, our grand tour is over. We can finally do this quest. Sick. I forgot we actually have to craft the tonic. Nightfall tonic. Oh, yeah. Oh, we can rush this. Oh, dude. This must be what it's like to be a whale. Holy shit. Hopefully I didn't just waste all of those, because getting those flowers from the Ceres shit was terrible. But let's come into here. Let's put on our Nightfall Apothic. We're playing Necros for a very particular reason. Necros is going to help us in our quest of this quest. We're doing this quest because we want mods, specifically an aura mod. That is what we're going for, but we'll get to that after we're done with it.
The Silver Grove.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'd love to give you guys cool little factoids about this quest, but I literally don't remember doing it. I know how to navigate Earth.
Here, can you feel it?
Yes.
You found the shrine, anointed with your
Christ.
apothic.
So, we're gonna put our apothic on this shrine. Bam. Oh god, the guy spawned. So, each one of these is gonna spawn a knave specter. Well, not a knave specter, but a specter. We kill them.
Silver Grove must be confused
Fuck.
about our pure.
They don't drop the mods in the quest. Damn it. So while we do this quest, it's pretty much the tutorial for what we're going to be doing. Once we're done with the quest, we're crafting all of these apothics. We're going to go to those shrines. We're going to kill the guy. And they're going to drop mods, preferably. But I guess in the quest, they don't drop the mods. So, we get the titania pieces for this. So that's cool. And we get the next apothic.
Incursion?
Operator, the codex system just pulled another voice entry from that apothic. Allow Ordis to display it for you.
Oh, you're good. Titania chassis.
This new codex message, this changes everything.
I feel real bad for him. This changes everything. And I'm just... Crafting all these apothecs. Oh no! Oh, don't you reckoning me, Mr. Oberon. Okay, yeah, we skipped all that. Titania blueprint. We have all of her pieces too. Awesome. She's very good. Oh. If you ever get her in like the circuit or anything with random loadouts, the Dex Pixia will carry you. It's pretty sick. But we're not too worried about all that. We're a bit away from random loadouts. And also, I do want to take a gander over here. Let's go to the Prime Resurgence. If I really cared about Titania, would have farmed her up by now. But I got none of these pieces. And besides, I'd rather have Gara, and I didn't do that. But Wukong Prime. We'll be farming up Wukong Prime in this next few weeks. But let's get back to what we were doing. Now that we are done with the quest, we can come back and put on. It was the Twilight Apothec for the. Is it like the Ophidia Spectre? I should probably pull them up. Alright, it's the Orphid Spectre. And of note, what they drop. She drops Atlantis Vulcan, which is a stance mod for, I believe, nunchakus? Yeah, it's nunchucks. Crossing Snakes, which I'm sure we have. It's a stance mod for dual swords. And then Stand United, which is a aura that gives us 25% armor for the squad. I mean, we'll take what we can get. But what we want is going to be 100% Brief Respite. That's the whole point of doing this quest. We didn't want Titania. We wanted the best aura mod in the game. Shit, have I even... Yeah, so the reason we're doing this quest, if I haven't said it already, I'll just recap real quick. We want the best aura mod in the game, which is Brief Respite. In my opinion, let me clarify that. In my opinion, and the reason it's the best aura mod is because Brief Respite is essentially Augur mods, but in our aura slot. It gives us 150% of energy converted to shields, and it doesn't take 3 mods to get... No, actually, it doesn't take 4 mods to get to that point. Yeah, we want that. Also, we're trying to find the Silver Grove again.
Tenno, my readings indicate an increasingly dense neural network beneath the forest floor. This can only mean one thing. The Silver Grove is nearby.
Well, we know we're close. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, yep, there it is, baby. Now we come in here, and the reason we're playing Necros is because we're gonna come up here. We're gonna pop Desecrate. Shoot that out. Boom. Alright. I don't think the Desecrate proc worked. Maybe it's only a chance. Anyway, now we hope and pray. Ho-ho!
Excellent work, Tenno.
Oh, Stand United. That's still good. Ideally, we would get all of the drops from this, but, you know the one I want. Okay, well, on to the next. Alright, I'm here. We're on my favorite mission, Cervantes. Yeah, oh my god. There's so much backlogged Lotus dialogue. Yeah, I was doing the captures. It was going bad. I couldn't find one, so I swapped over to here. This has a fissure on it, so we're getting void traces at the same time and ducats. Let's go. Here we are. See that? Doubled up the mod drop, baby. Necros is on top. Oh, okay, we're done. Let's see what we got. Brief Respite. 2 Stand Uniteds. That's not helpful in the slightest. Only got 1 this time. Crossing Snakes, the really rare one. Oh my goodness, don't you fucking do it, bro. Don't you do it.
12 seconds later.
Brief Respite, baby. The best aura in the game. We have Physique on right now. Boom, get that shit out of there. Look at that. An amazing upgrade on our Necros Prime. We have a little bit of shields built right now. We could go for like an actual redirection there. It'd probably be good, but we also do have the Augur set bonus. Now, anytime we cast an ability, that's 120 plus 150, 270% shields, 270% of our energy spent. On Necros, the easiest thing to spam really is gonna be Terrify. 75. Oh lord, 75 times 2.7, 202.5 shields. If actually we did this, hear me out. Yep, be able to actually do the shield gaining build that I talked about. We're not doing that though. Awesome. Awesome. And if we come over to Dagath, Dreamer's Bond, more like Brief Respite, and funny bit. Other than Jade, who has a any polarity, Dagath is the only person at this moment with a Xeneric polarity, the double dash. Of course, we're not done. We may have burnt all of our Twilight aspects, and, you know, it is what it is. That sucks pretty bad, but we have these other ones. We can either do Sunrise, or, you know what, we'll do Sunrise. We'll do Sunrise. Let me pull up the Spectre. The Feyarch. He drops High Noon at 6%. Final Harbinger, which is for Sword and Shield. Shotgun Amp, which is shotgun damage. And Empowered Blades, which is a unique one. Status chance and status damage on heavy attacks, but drains shields per hit. And then High Noon, I didn't say, is a Gunblade stance. So let's get to cracking. This is the one though where if we don't clear out the item shop, I really don't care. Bada bing, bada boom, we got 2. Ah, that's kind of fucking ass. Shotgun Amp. I'm eating a Pop-Tart. S'mores one. We ran out of Sunrise tonics, and we didn't get Empowered Blades, which is the only thing we really need to pick up from that, since we have the Shotgun Amp and another one that I don't remember. But now it's on to the Nightfall tonics. We're going to be fighting the Knave Spectre, and the stuff we can get is Crimson Dervish, which is a sword stance, Blind Justice, which is a Nikana stance that we already have because it drops from the Stalker, Pistol Amp, which is pistol damage as an aura. Really good, actually. We should pick that up. It's a 51% chance. I sure hope we can. And then Growing Power on status effect with weapon. Squad increase personal ability strength by 25% for 6 seconds. We do actually want both auras, in this case, Pistol Amp and Growing Power. So, guess what we're going to get? One of those. Hey, the 50%. Woo! Can't wait to get 4 of these. Alright, big news. We went ahead and got a double... Oh, fuck, we got a Forma from Cervantes. That's kind of nuts. We did duplicate the Spectre drop with Desecrate, and it does look like there are 2 separate instances, which I didn't think actually was how it was going, based off of what we got, but it is cool. Okay, well, we used all of our, Apothics, and we have nothing to show for it. I'm not being dramatic. Yeah, we do. But we need to drop back in, which means I have to go farm up more shit to make the Nightfall Apothic, which really sucks, but it is what it is. The Grustrog 3 are coming, and if you watched the episode in which we talked about the Grustrog, we need to get killed by them. Now, I have bad news for the Grustrog 3. If they don't beat my ass, Rupert Fortnite's gonna kill them. I'm not gonna fight back. Let's hope they can, please. Uh-oh. Rupert Fortnite, calm down. Rupert Fortnite, calm down. Don't do it. No, Rupert Fortnite. No. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, we got a fucking natural talent. Oh, my God. It's just Sheikdal left, and they're dying to viral, bro. Oh.
That was the last of the Grustrag 3. You took a risk, but it paid off.
That sucks so bad, because I'm going to have to farm out more field drawn or something through invasions.
pleasure doing business with you, Tenno.
Crimson Dervish. This isn't growing power, but it'll do. We did it. We got growing power from the Knave Spectre. This is a pretty good aura mod. It gives us ability strength on weapon status effects. Pretty cool. We got both the rare mods from this run, so that's pretty funny. We already have a Crimson Dervish though, so it's not really that big a deal. But now we gotta move on. We gotta get empowered blades, which we'll never use, but it's a collector's item.
3 days later.
Alright, we're down here in the orbiter now. Unfortunately, I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. We managed to get empowered blades, which is the final mod we needed from all of the specters. Thank God that took way fucking longer than I was hoping. That was awful. But, I mean, I guess we didn't technically get all of the mods. We're still missing Atlantic Vulcan, or whatever the fuck. It's the Nunchaku stance. But we can get that from enemy drops, so we're not gonna worry about that. Pretty good week for the Warframe Iron Man. I picked up some extra prime mods from Barrow Katir. We're looking good on that department. Let's just go to Aura though, because these are the real bangers. Growing power is good. We're gonna get a lot of value out of that going forward. Same with Brief Respite. This is my favorite aura mod in the entire game, and what I consider to be one of the best. And then we got Empowered Blades, which is dookie poopy, but, you know, aura. And then we also got Pistol Amp, which is going to be good once we start getting some Warframes that have exalted secondaries. This will come in clutch. And, I mean, Shotgun and Stand United or whatever. This is the first little segment that we've got of gaining mass power from this segment of the game. Going forward, there's going to be a lot of upgradings, and more specifically, we're going to be upgrading our Glaive Prime, because if we come into this thing, it's looking pretty bleak. This is trash. It's going to be a lot better, and we're going to aim on making it a lot better. That'll be next time, and it's not going to be right away, because there's a lot we have to do for it. But I want to say thank you guys for watching this week's episode of the Warframe Iron Man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And in the next one, we'll be probably going to the moon and doing my favorite mission type, spies. See you then.